In this video, we are looking at two very good IEMs in the around $100 price range because this Olina SE, Tripowin HPV Olina SE is priced at exactly at $100, while the Let Shore D13 is priced at $109. They are retailing at 107, but I believe their retail price is $109. So around the $100 price range, these are very good offerings from two very good brands. Shore has been fairly active in most of the price ranges. They have a few top end IEMs too, and they are making some interesting and very good sounding budget lower mid IEMs too, like Shure S12. They made the tape too, and I'll have to admit the D13 too is a very good sounding IEM. 13 dynamic driver, uh, and 4.4 balanced. You guys can see the best thing about this IEM is the balanced cable, because at this price I haven't seen many brands offering balanced cable. So that's a big positive for a IEM that is priced at just $110. You can opt for this one, and this too houses a 13 dynamic driver, which is fairly big for a IEM in this price range. There are some, I will not say there is none, but a 13 dynamic driver, I was very excited about it, and my first impression wasn't very positive. You know why? Because I was using it with the silver filters. Okay, the biggest issue with the Shure S12, sorry, D13 is its filters. Okay, the default filter is, let me show you guys. The default filter is this. This is the default filter. These are silver. These silver filters have limited treble extension and stuff, and I am not a big fan of limited treble response. I want my treble to be good. I want my treble to be open. I want my treble to be agile, airy, and the other one, the golden one, you guys can see gold, or say copperish, whatever you would like to call it. This filter, this particular filter is much better. Okay, so this filter is much better when it comes to treble range. Maybe slightly balanced too, I'm not sure about the balance part, but this golden filter sounds much better. Bigger stage, very good extension, sonically excellent sonics. I really like the way this golden filter sounds. So that's what the D13 is more about. Yes, this is slightly limiting. This filter is fairly limiting, but this one lets the treble out, and I'm reviewing this with that filter only. So let's talk about the Olina 2. Olina is not exactly a new IEM. This is a revision of the original Olina. This is the Olina SE HBB. You guys can see the driver has changed a bit, 10 carbon nanotube, and the tuning has changed. Tuning has changed for good. This is a more balanced sounding IEM. This is a more fun sounding IEM. There's a bit of bigger bass impact and kind of stuff with the D13, while this is more controlled, more level headed. Doesn't push a lot of bass notes, and the volume is fairly controlled. None of these are woolly or anything like that. There isn't a lot of I'll have to say muddiness to the bass even with the D13, while Olina SE is fairly very well controlled. There is no aggression or anything like that across the spectrum. Olina is fairly balanced, doesn't have any aggression anywhere, and it's the balance that might be robbing it of some transparency. This is slightly V-shaped. I find this to be fairly W-shaped, mostly because its vocals are very forward. Its vocals are vocals have the pop, and the instruments around it are slightly muted, giving it a bigger vocal push. So this is a more W-shaped IM, while this is reasonably balanced, slightly V-shaped. And I find both this to be uh, doing very well at what they are targeted at. But then again, the D13, as I found out, has a bit more clarity with all of the instruments, not one, not two, but most of the instruments have a bit more clarity and definition with the D13. D13 delivers a bit of extra detail, maybe because of the balanced cable, but it cannot be helped because one can opt for balanced cable with the Shure, while the Olina doesn't come with that. So that is the advantage of the D13. It has a bit more definition, a bit more details to it, while the Olina is slightly muted on that. I will not say lacking. Both have Olina too has very good amount of details and stuff, but it kind of feels like it isn't very well defined like the D13. D13 has better definition with most of the instruments, and the treble is a bit more energetic too. Maybe that is providing it with the extra bit of definition. But still then, when I tried a couple of tracks, I felt that where the Olina is delivering, I say, uh, good good air and good definition. This one has a bit more information. There's a bit of details, extra bit of details between the notes. So that is the thing that Olina is missing. Now moving on to the stage size, as I said, with the golden filters, the D13 is very good, and the stage improves. The triple stage is well defined, very good, and bigger than Olina SE. Olina SE is good. When you consider a balanced sounding IM, I'll say Olina SE is good. No issues with the Olina SE, but the D13 is better in that regard. Stage is bigger, sonics are better. Yes. If you want a bit of softness to your music, I'll say go with the Olina SE. Olina SE is more balanced, doesn't have the extra bit of aggression or anything like that. It is fairly, the bass is good, no issues with the bass or anything. I'm not saying that it is lacking bass, but the thing is that it is not a bassy IM or fun oriented IM. It is a more balanced, a bit more maturely tuned IM, while this one, the D13, is a fun oriented IM and sounds very good. No issues with the sound quality or anything like that. Both are very good. There's a fun oriented bassy IM with bigger stage and stuff. You get 4.4 mm connector too. But yes, if you want a bit of smoothness, a bit of calmness, and do not mind having 3.5 mm and stuff, this is Olina SE2 is a very good IM. Let me show you guys the sizes. Both have 2 pin, so no issues there either. So have a look at the sizes. You guys will be the better judge. Even though D13 has bigger drivers, come on, focus. Okay, so even though D13 has bigger drivers, it doesn't have a bigger shell, so that is a positive here. So I'm unable to focus on the earpieces. In any case, I think now it's in focus, so you guys can see uh, good size on both. I find the D13 to be very comfortable, and Olina SE2 is fairly comfortable. No issues with the size. You guys can see not bigger than my nail, and my nail is uh, 18 17 mm. So this is like 2 centimeters in length, and this is like 13 14 mm, or maybe slightly bigger than that. So both are very small, no issues with fitting or anything like that, and both the cables are good too. This one is slightly on the stiffer side. This is a bit more supple. You guys can see a bit more supple Yeah, this is slightly, you guys can see, slightly stiffer, slightly on the stiffer side. But in any case, one might say this is a heavier jack, but still then this is suppler, more supple and stuff, while this tightly braided cable is a bit less supple. In any case, both are good cables, no issues with the sonics or anything like that. So pick yours. Balanced, one is balanced, one is fun oriented IM. So pick whichever you like, but my pick is the D13. Olina SE is good, but why you should not have tuning filters? If you want a bit of recessed treble region, it will provide it too. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.